The greatest happiness is to scatter your enemy and drive him before you. To see his cities reduced to ashes. To see those who love him shrouded and in tears. And to gather to your bosom his wives and daughters. Not even a mighty warrior can break a frail arrow when it is multiplied and supported by its fellows. As long as you brothers support one another and render assistance to one another, your enemies can never gain the victory over you. But if you fall away from each other, your enemy can break you like frail arrows, one at a time. I hate luxury. I exercise moderation. It will be easy to forget your vision and purpose when you have fine clothes, fast horses, and beautiful women. In which case, you will be no better than a slave, and you will surely lose everything. If you had not committed great sins, God would not have sent a punishment like me upon you. If you're afraid, don't do it. If you're doing it, don't be afraid. The strength of a wall is neither greater nor less than the courage of the men who defend it. Remember, you have no companions but your shadow. An action committed in anger is an action doomed to failure. Come and sip from the cup of destruction. O people, know that you have committed great sins. If you ask me what proof I have for these words, I say it is because I am the punishment of God. If you had not committed great sins, God would not have sent a punishment like me upon you. A leader can never be happy until his people are happy. It is not sufficient that I succeed, all others must fail. All who surrender will be spared. Whoever does not surrender but opposes with struggle and dissension, shall be annihilated. Conquering the world on horseback is easy, it is dismounting and governing that is hard. Heaven grew weary of the excessive pride and luxury of China. I am from the barbaric north. I wear the same clothing and eat the same food as the cowherds and horseherders. We make the same sacrifices and we share our riches. I look upon the nation as a newborn child and I care for my soldiers as though they were my brothers. There is no good in anything until it is finished. If unable to abstain from drinking, a man may get drunk 3 times a month. If he does it more than 3 times, he is culpable. If he gets drunk twice a month, it is better. If once a month, this is still more laudable. And if one does not drink at all, what can be better? But where can I find such a man? If such a man were found, he would be worthy of the highest esteem. With heaven's aid, I have conquered for you a huge empire. But my life was too short to achieve the conquest of the world. That task is left for you. Even when a friend does something you do not like, he continues to be your friend. Be of one mind and one faith, that you may conquer your enemies and lead long and happy lives. One arrow alone can be easily broken, but many arrows are indestructible. I am the punishment of God. If you have not committed sins, then God wouldn't have sent me. The pleasure and joy of man lies in treading down the rebel and conquering the enemy, in tearing him up by the root, in taking from him all that he has. Just as God gave different fingers to the hand, so has he given different ways to men. The strength of walls depends on the courage of those who guard them. If my body dies, let my body die, but do not let my country die. One of the joys of travel is visiting new towns and meeting new people. The merit in action lies in finishing it to the end. Those who were adept and brave fellows I have made military commanders. Those who were quick and nimble I have made herders of horses. Those who were not adept I have given a small whip and sent to be shepherds. people conquered on different sides of the lake should be ruled on different sides of the lake. Perhaps my children will live in stone houses and walled towns, not I. Despite all expectations, the time of my last campaign and of my passing is near. I wish to die at home. Let not my end disarm you, and on no account weep for me, lest the enemy be warned of my death. My life was too short to achieve the conquest of the whole world.